2019.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am currently in the dressing room of Mr. Gerry Cinnamon. How are you, sir?
Still alive.
Still alive. I have to say this, right? What a phenomenal set. I was coming into Electric Picnic earlier on today, and all I could hear was Cinnamon, Gerry Cinnamon, na 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 na. I mean, you get this huge welcome. It's amazing.
Spreading like Ebola, man. I'm everywhere, man.
On Irish radio, I remember the first time I played you, and everyone texts in and says, about time somebody started playing Gerry Cinnamon on the radio. About time. You're this word of mouth wonder. There's no bells and whistles. This is word of mouth. This is how this is happening.
But it means it's real, man. Like, I struggle to justify what I do. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that are doctors and doing good things. It's like, what am I doing here? And I'm trying to find a bit of purpose in life. I don't know if I've took too many psychedelics, but I'm looking to see like what I'm actually doing, if it's real, and if you give people a good weekend, people work hard. Do you know what I mean? They come to gigs and they want to have a good time. You should go up there and play your heart out. And I think being outside of the mainstream and just doing it by word of mouth, it ensures that the people that come to the gigs are not there for the hype, are not there because it's been marketed to them. They're there because they want to sing the songs. You know what I mean? And that's when you see the reaction. They're all there to sing the songs because they believe in them and they love them, and there's people that sing with tears in their eyes, and that's what it's all about. It makes a totally different show. You know what I mean?
No, I think the big thing in the Irish audience, particularly with you, and the thing that we relate to the most is brutally honest lyrics, man.
Aye, man.
Brutally honest lyrics. There's one thing I wrote down there from Lullaby, which is my personal favourite of yours, and it's as if that's the way it's supposed to be. We know things are bad, worse than bad. I hear that kind of stuff, and what comes before that actually in that song for me, it's bigger than Belter for me. And Belter is a belter, but it's bigger than Cantor, it's bigger than Belter. It's just that brutal honesty, and I think that people relate to that, and I think that's why this is happening now.
Lullaby, like a lot of people, like nobody really knows, because I don't really do. This is one of the first interviews I've done. I don't do interviews, I don't do media. Nobody really knows what the songs are. Like Lullaby was written was a kind of like a prediction. If I start to believe my own hype and start to get involved myself in the music machine, what I would become. So it's like, I'm turning 29 at the end of the year. I wonder if they'll find me in the blood and the gear. I've got a long list of women, they pay me in kind. It's all about becoming that person, the kind of worst version of yourself. Do you know what I mean? A bit almost like kind of debauchery. But then I kind of turn it around because there's parallels. It's difficult to explain, but it's like parallels with myself. Basically the darkest side of myself. You know what I mean? And then if I ever become that way, then sing me to sleep. Put a bullet in me, because it's sing me to sleep, sing me a love song. I don't know, it's getting a bit darker now, isn't it?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it though. As I said to you, brutally honest, and I mean,
it's got a bit of depth about it, do you know what I mean?
You did say something on the stage tonight, I picked up on it, just do your own thing, which is a phrase that I hear you saying more than once, and I actually like that about you. And I think that's a very positive message to give to other artists, particularly Irish artists, Scottish artists, anyone on the Isles. I would tell you straight out, I think that's probably the bravest thing you can say to someone, so just do your own thing.
I need to be careful with saying this, with saying do your own thing, because see, if you want to make a career out of music and you want to make money, don't listen to me, because I've had every door slammed, and intentionally I wanted every door slammed in front of me. I've knocked back all the money that I've been offered. I could be a multi-millionaire, and I've ignored a lot of it because I'm trying to live with myself. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying to create something that's my own thing. If you want to be involved in music and you want to make a bit of coin, then go down the mainstream kind of road and let people shape you. But if you want to create something for yourself, then do your own thing. Do you know what I mean? It's just a choice. Hopefully I can show that, I don't know, that there is, if you do want to take that path, then there is a way. Does that make sense?
I'm 36 years of age. I looked at a crowd of people that were 25 South tonight, singing your songs, and singing them back to you. You look at your first concert in Barrowlands Ballroom, sold out in 60 seconds, right? Three Arena in Ireland. You played Independence Park in Cork, and people came to that gig to see Gerry Cinnamon. You know what I mean? And now you sell out the Three Arena immediately, and Electric Picnic is rocking for you. That love is transferred straight away, and it's the honesty, man.
Do you know, it's mad. People are always like, you know the crack with how it's happened, but a lot of people are just so surprised, and it's like, because they're sleeping on it, because I don't really do the mainstream thing, so they're just like, how did this guy sell at an arena tour in like 20 minutes? And it's because people are starting to, I always believed, even in the darkest times when I had no money, when I didn't have money for strings on my guitar, you know what I mean? When I was selling guitars to try and get by, I always believed that people were looking for the same thing as me, something real. Do you know what I mean? And that's the only thing that kind of kept me going. And and now people are starting to respond to it because I found those people, you know what I mean? And people are responding to it. And then the live shows, if you go and pour your heart out and, I don't know, bleed for them on stage, then they respond to it.
I'm curious. I believe that you're heavily into writing.
Aye.
Aye, go on.
It's a dying art, man. Like, who writes nowadays? Everybody, the way that the industry works, we're sold this fake idea that you get signed with a label and then you go on and then that's you made it and whatever, and then the world's your right. It's not like that. You get signed with a label and then they give you a bunch of writers and they all take a cut and the writers work for the label. It's a racket, man.
Absolutely. Listen, Gerry, you've been very giving of your time to me and I appreciate it because I know you don't do too many interviews. Listen, pleasure talking to you. Yeah. Have a really good time in Ireland, brother. Come on.
Today FM. Let's go. Live from the Soundgarden stage